Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson again, and we're going to talk about the interim assessment test for 2020 for grade 7. If you need help with your homework, there's Dial a Teacher Homework Helpline at 212 777 3380 from Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Give them a call. They're good people. Watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Optimum Cablevision, Channel 15, only in Peekskill. See more mathematics videos. Watch Dr. Robinson on YouTube. Type in your browser PKMS Math Prep. Give us a thumbs up. Like us on YouTube. Write us a comment. We do right back. Okay, let's get down to business. So here we go. Okay, here we go. So let's go. Sharice invested $140. She earned a simple interest of 3% per year on her initial investment. If no money was added or removed from the investment, what was the amount of interest Sharice received at the end of 2 years? Okay. Well, hopefully you remember that simple interest formula. It goes like this. I equals principal times rate times time. So we're going to take the principal, which is $140, and we're going to multiply that by the rate of interest, which is the simple interest rate of 3%. And we're going to multiply that by the number of years, because remember time is in years that it stayed in the bank. 2 years. Multiply that by 2. So this is where a calculator comes in handy. This is going to give us the interest amount. And that's what they're interested in, the amount of interest only. All right? So what's the amount of interest Sharice received at the end of 2 years? So this is what the bank is going to pay her for keeping her money in the bank for 2 years. So let me go to my calculator, type 140 times 3%, and notice of is there, 3% of means multiply, and I'll put 2 because I can multiply by the percent by 2 because I got to multiply all of these numbers, and I'm going to get my answer of 8.4. And there's a 0 that the calculator should put, but it doesn't have to save memory. So we're going to get $8.40 as our interest. So 8.4. So that's the interest Cherie will receive at the end of 2 years. So I hope you got that right. And let me check my answer. Press here. Go Gil. So interest equals principal times rate times time. 140 times 3% times 2, and that'll give you 8.4 D. All right. Nice going, Shree. Enjoy your interest. Here's an interesting question. We have a table. It shows the prices of different numbers of cards on a website. So cost of cards, number of cards here in the left column, and in the right hand column, price in dollars. So for each order, the website applies a 7.7% sales tax. So we got a sales tax going on here. Let's underline that. To the price of the cards. So the price of the cards is going to have a sales tax plus a one-time mailing fee of $5.95. All right, based on the information in the table, what will be the total cost for an order for 280 cards? All right, we want the total cost of 280 cards. Now, the first thing I noticed, they don't have 280 cards here. They have the highest amount is 100. So um, I have to figure out how am I going to get 280 cards. I can order different amounts, but I'm curious, what's the cost of one card? So let me see the cost of one card, which would be another way of saying the constant of proportionality or unit rate. So the cost of one card would be my Y value, and this would be my Y column, divided by my X column. So Y over X. So that would be $13 divided by 20 cards, just to see what that is the cost of one card. And if this is a true proportional relationship, they all will have that same cost effect per one card. So let me just get my calculator again and clear this out and type 13. No, I can clear this. I'll type 13 divided by, and I think the other number was 20. 20. Let me clear that again. 13 divided by 20. Notice how it puts it in the calculator as a fraction as I had, because the fraction bar means divide. And the cost of one card would be 65 cents. So let me, so this is 65 cents for one card. Now, if this is true for all of them, I know I have a proportional relationship. So I'll just check these other ones here. 26 divided by 40 and see if that's also okay. So 26 divided by 40 cards. That gives me 65 cents. So let's try 39 divided by, and I'll write that down there, 26 divided by 40. That gives me 65 cents. So that checks out. And I'll do 39. Let me get a different color. 39 divided by 60. Let's just check out how much is that. So 39 divided by 60. Let's go to here. 39 divided by 60 cards. So I'm trying to figure out what's the price of one card. And they all seem to be 65 cents. And the last one was, I believe, 65 over 100. And let's get a different one. So this one checked out. So 65 over 100, and I believe, yes, that is also correct, because if you divide by 100, that's just moving the decimal point two places to the left. So let's check that. 65 divided by 100, and that comes up to 65 cents. So if you look at our calculator, every single one of these fractions, when I divided the price by the number of cards, price per card, came out to 65 cents per card. So one card is 65 cents. So the constant of proportionality, also known as unit rate, is 65 cents. So it's going to cost me 65 cents for one card. Well, I want how many cards? 280. So why don't I multiply this by 280 just to see how much is it going to cost for 280 cards? So there's more than one way of doing it. I can get a couple 100 cards and then get 60 more cards and get 20 more cards. So since they're all the same price, it's going to all come out the same. But I'll do it this way using the unit rate. So let me get my calculator. So 65 cents times 280 cards, that'll give me the price of $182. So it's going to cost me $182 for the 280 cards. All right. So there's my cost. Now, what do I have to deal with now? I have to pay a sales tax of 7.7% to the price of the cards. So I got to pay $182 times 100% of the cards plus the 7.7%. So this is that formula that I use. If you check out my sales tax video, you'll see that total cost formula. This is a little more direct. So I'm paying 100% plus an additional 7.7% interest, and that'll give me the total cost of the cards. So let's get to that. So $182 times parenthesis 1 plus type 0.77% because I don't want to see the of there. So that's 7.7% interest. I just moved the decimal point 2 places to the left, and you drop the percent sign. And this will give me what I have to pay, $196.01 basically, for the cards. So 192, I think it's 0.0104 for the cards. All right, I think I wrote that right. 196, sorry. So 196. So let's erase that. 196. So 196.104. So that's how much I would have to pay. However, there is a additional mailing fee that I have to add on to this price of $5.95. So let me add that on. 5.95. So I got to go back to my calculator and add on the mailing fee because they're going to mail these cards to my house. So I can get my total cost of all of this. So let me get my calculator. So plus, I'm sorry, go back, 196.014 plus $5.95 mailing fee, and that'll give me a total of $201.96, and there's a 4 on the end. I'll just round that off to the nearest penny. If remember the rounding off formula, go to the 6, which is what I want to see. Do I have to bump it up to 7 or leave it at 6? I go next door. If that's 5 or more, I would add 1 to the 6, but it's not, so I let all of the 4 go, and I come up with 201.96. So my total price is 201.96. That is my total cost of the card order. Let's type that down there so we can see it nice and neat. Sorry for my terrible handwriting. Let's recognize that. Good. 201.96 is the total cost. Good question. So with the sales tax and the mailing fee, you would pay a total of $201.96. This is a good question. All right, so I hope you understand what's going on so far. If not, we'll rewatch the video and write your questions down. You can email me uh, at school or let me know what's going on if you see me in person. Here's my last question, and then we'll call it a day. Stephanie sold digital cameras on her website. She bought the cameras for $65. So the cameras cost $65 each, and included a 60% markup to get to the selling price. So she wants to mark up the price up by 60% to the nearest dollar. So they want us to round off to the nearest dollar. What was the selling price for one camera? So we want to know what's the selling price for one camera, and that's Stephanie. Thank you for helping me write one of my math prep movies, Stephanie. Um, she had cameras that cost $65, and she is going to mark up the price by 60%. So let me multiply this $65 by 60% to find out how much she's marking up the price by. So this is like a sales tax. So let me get my calculator because we're going to need it. So 65, let's clear all that out. 68% of $65, and that'll give her $39, which is what she's going to be upping the price by. So $39 is the markup. So that's the markup. Markup. MU for markup. So that's the additional amount she's charging to the cameras. Well, if the cameras cost $65 and she's marking it up by $39, so she's adding on to the price, which is now going to be her new selling price. That'll give us, I believe, $104 is what she's going to pay. Oh, somebody's going to have to pay for the camera. $104. So, and we don't have to worry about change because there is no change, so we don't have to worry about rounding it off. So round it off to the nearest dollar will be $104. Here's another way. If you check out my sales tax video, I believe I mentioned markup there, percent increase, and it's a formula that goes directly to using the markup. So you might want to check out that video. So 65 times 100% plus 60%, it's an additional charge. A markup is like a sales tax. And if you type all that in your calculator, you will get $104. Or you can do it the regular way that most people do it. So Stephanie, good luck. I hope you sell many cameras. So check your understanding. I hope you enjoyed the movie and got something out of it. So we're going to tell you about our teacher line, dial a teacher. If you want to get help for yourself, dial that teacher homework helpline at 212-777-3380, Monday to Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Don't forget to watch Dr. Rob on YouTube. My channel name is Dan Robinson. Check out our videos. Subscribe to my channel. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know if you like our videos and what we're doing. Write us a comment. I do write back. Check out our new release, Math Prep, PKMS Math Prep 20. We have a nice commercial there for you. Tweet me at drobmath1. Watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. only in Peekskill on Optimum Cablevision Channel 15. Good luck on your exam, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you do well. Good luck. I hope you enjoyed watching the review for the Grade 7 2020 Interim Assessment with myself, Dr. Robinson. Good luck.